Well, I really wish it hadn't been past midnight already when I first saw the post of Scott Mercer talking about what is probably the biggest change to competitive play in Overwatch history. And make no mistake, it is a big deal, an absolute massive deal in fact. The devs are trying to address two major complaints of the community, and I think the culprits need no introduction. First one being matchmaking, and the other one being performance-based SR adjustments. They are also making it very clear that they have not been sitting around idly just working on fancy new skins while their ladder players are left to suck whatever bothers them up. What they seemingly spend their time doing is evaluating data from the past few seasons to come to the following conclusion. Especially at the higher levels of online competition where every point of SR matters, we want players to not be distracted and worry about how to optimize around the personal performance adjustment. They should just be trying to win, so after we get back from the holidays on January 2nd, we are going to turn off the performance-based SR adjustments for players in the Diamond skill tier and above. Next to that, we are also seeing adjustments to how far players can be apart from each other in their ratings while still participating in the same match, meaning they are going to tighten up on that and try to create matches where players of more closely resembling skill levels participate. Now I am certain that the act of gaming the SR system, trying to optimize their gains in an attempt to rank up as high as possible, is something you guys have heard more than often by now. Players one-tricking heroes because they feel it makes it easier for them to rank up by merely playing for statistics rather than giving it their all to just win and play the game as it was intended to be. But not only one-tricks were guilty of that, a lot of competitive players in higher ranks often refused to leave their comfort zone and rather took a loss while upholding decent statistics than going for a gamble that might win the match, or swapping to something the team would objectively benefit more of. Well, they are obviously trying to stop all of this overthinking sides of the community, and I find it very interesting. Certain outlets have proposed that performance metrics above Diamond are fairly similar, meaning that players from Diamond to GM do right about the same amount of damage, healing, and so on. The difference is mostly the way they apply their skills rather than just the amount of statistics they farm. If we were to believe that this is true, then the decision that Diamond Plus would no longer be affected by performance adjustments makes sense to a certain degree. One would assume that players who know how to adapt their abilities smartly would win more matches than those who have not learned that yet. The worry is obviously that players who just get lucky could get into higher ratings by sheer chance. This is a discussion we had numerous times though, so I really don't want to rehash this. I mean, we won't have to speculate for long anyway, since these changes are coming next month already with the start of Season 8. So we'll see if the boosting problem becomes exacerbated or if players are right in their celebration and assumption that this new system is going to put one-tricks and boost the players in their rightfully lower places. But there are a few open questions here for me personally, like the details of how SR distribution is going to behave. Following the explanations in this developer post, the removal of the performance adjustments means that gains and losses could either be flat or hinge on your MMR. A big part of the community believes that SR adjustments are based on a set amount of about 25 and that the game adds or takes away from that depending on how well you performed. But it is possible that the base amount is calculated differently, meaning that at the start of a match the game is going to take a look at how likely you are to win and how far you are away from your MMR, but without allowing you to impact that calculated base amount by either performing really well or really poorly. The developers are aware that natural winning and losing streaks do occur without massive MMR adjustments, good or bad luck in its most simple form essentially. So I'm wondering if going from Diamond to GM is merely going to become a win rate gamble through a massive grind, or if a base amount of SR is calculated for each match respectively based on the aforementioned factors. It is very well possible that I'm overthinking the whole matter. It is very late at the time of me writing the script, and to say that my brain is mush is an understatement. So I'll be leaving it at that. Just a quick heads up that this is a thing, and a link in the description below for you guys to check out the whole post. Thank you for tuning in, don't forget to subscribe for more Overwatch content, and I hope to see you all next time.